Hold on. Before you watch the rest of the video, I have a new site on Tippy where you can see lots of unseen videos and more. Link in the description. Don't miss out. Join the team and enjoy the video.
We do need to amend the agenda to add item 15C, employee contract discussion. Otherwise, there's no other changes that I can think of. Something else done. So we just need a motion to approve the agenda with the amendment.
A motion to approve the agenda with the amendment 15C, employee
Contract discussion.
contract discussion.
Thank you. Need a second, please.
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Or opposed, sorry, I forgot opposed. I heard everybody say yes. All right, and then I need a motion to approve meeting minutes of Monday, July 14th, 2025.
I'll make the motion to approve meeting minutes of Monday, July, what's the date on that? 14th, 2025. Second.
Thank you. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. We'll now have time for public input, limited to 3 minutes, and please state your name, full name for the meeting minutes, please. I do have one thing to start with. On behalf of the city of Alcester, I want to extend my heartfelt thanks to each and every one of you who stepped up to help with the cleanup efforts following this last week's storms. Your willingness to lend a hand, cleaning debris, checking on neighbors, assisting and donating food for the community supper, and restoring our community spaces show the true spirit of Alcester. In times of challenge, it's easy to feel overwhelmed, but your dedication and generosity reminded us all of the strength and kindness that define our town. We are truly grateful for your time, your hard work, and your heart. Alcester is stronger and a more united place because of you. And I do have some people I want to call out individually from that. Christy Berg, Rockstar. Brian Van Houten, Derek Lundberg, Adam Fickbaum, Emmett Manning, Jacob Vanderfeen, Carter Rodriguez, Sean Bierstead, John Jensen, Rick and Laura Walleen, Morgan McGinnis and friend, Bill Foyt, John and Glenda Dunlap, Tim Manning, Mike Burke, Public Works Department, Clubhouse employees, Dave and myself, and the Union County Highway Department, and everyone else that helped in our city parks. So we appreciate everybody, and hopefully we don't have to go through that again in a long time. Right, Lonnie? Does anybody else have any public input tonight? All right, hearing none, we will move on to item number 6. Any legal updates, Sam?
Yeah, got a couple. Dave, please chime in if I forget off the top of my head to mention one that we've discussed. There's a property that we were going to go to court on tomorrow here in town that has a garage that's been in violation of city ordinance and state statute as a nuisance for some time. Got a chance to talk to the property owner today. That property owner is going to stipulate to essentially the facts contained in the complaint and agree to stipulate to an order that will allow us to remove that structure, demolish it, to bring it into compliance, and then as typically happens with these things, those costs for doing so to the city will be assessed against the property and property tax levy and recouped. For those of you that are new or returning, haven't been here a while, kind of the preference in my view always is, well, we can sometimes go abate nuisances, like if I live here in town and my grass is 3 feet high, send somebody to mow it, don't ask. But if we're dealing with structures and property or cars, things like that, get a court order. So we should have that tomorrow. We have another issue. There's a trailer that's been a problem for some time. I have not been able to find the trailer owner. That individual was in jail and is out again, so we continue to try to locate her, to offer her. Dave and I have been working on a way, we think, to just agree to haul the trailer off at city expense rather than keeping it there. Have not heard from her. The trailer park owner has also been unresponsive to my attempts to communicate with him, but we continue to work on that. Dave, what else did we have that you and I discussed?
We got that other home on Broad Street that I discussed with you with the utilities have been shut off for a number of
Yes.
months for non-payment.
So we've researched the issue on that home, and it's a gray area in the law whether or not we can do anything with it. It's fairly clear in our property maintenance code that the home is unfit for occupancy if it doesn't have a water supply, but exactly how you ensure that no one is occupying it is kind of a gray area we're working on. So it's just important to note with that one that we are not taking anyone's property, we're not condemning it, but much like if you build a new home, you don't get a certificate of occupancy until there's electricity, running water, etc. And so determining what, if anything, can be done on that. But that was, I believe, over a month ago, we had again notified that property owner that he needed to come into compliance.
So this is the same information that was presented to you at the last meeting. Kevin is here if you have any questions. You had chosen to table for you guys to make some take some on-site looks and ponder your recommendations. I'll turn it over to Kevin if you have any questions for him.
Everybody have a chance to take a look at it in the meantime?
I have just one concern. It seems like it's awful close to the road.
The traditional setbacks, that doesn't even meet the setbacks. But if we're saying like the six, I mean, that's grandfathered in, could I move the new building?
A lot of work with you guys here. We just kind of wanted to let you guys know some of the other services that Banner offers, so that way when something does come up, by all means, we're kind of trying to be the one-stop shop for you guys for any particular issues that you might have. I know you guys kind of think of us, the civil engineering side, but there's also a lot of other things that go with it. Kind of the part you kind of skip to is kind of the very end where you kind of see this little rocket ship picture here. I'll just quick kind of go through that. And kind of just to let you know kind of what's along there. With anything like right now, I'm kind of helping you guys with the 4th Street water main projects. You kind of think of it street reconstruction, water tower recoating. Tanya's been helping you out with the wastewater facilities and all that. But we also kind of want to talk a little bit about some of the other things, that we can provide you guys, or just to let you know that we have the capabilities to help you out on this. So I just kind of wanted to go through it real quick, just kind of let you know here's some of the other things that are available. If something does come up, so by all means, if that does happen, you can have somebody give me a call and we talk about it. Some of the biggest things is obviously the asset management, the public communication, those kinds of things. We're just the big one that's kind of big for a lot of communities now is GIS, where it's now getting all your infrastructure, all that stuff basically computerized. And if you ever go like on the City of Sioux Falls website, they have all their water main, sewer main, storm sewer.
Good news right there.
Sounds like good news.
Yeah, so, they do it through Augustana University now.
Okay.
They were doing it through the third party who your guys' original one was through, but they'll do it through Augustana.
So the reason we bring that up is because if we were going to just depend on the housing study we have, we kind of got to do that really soon here.
Right.
And we kind of want to do all of this.
If we get that South Dakota housing one, Harley, what's the timeline? You got to break ground within a certain amount of time to get more than that, don't you? Is it a year, 18 months or something?
They're, after the award,
Approve the
Yeah.
is what it'll be.
To rural development.
Yep.
perfect, can you put that on the agenda?
Yeah, I'd say as soon as we can get that on the agenda,
Yep.
better.
Yep.
Get that brought.
We talked about in June, that come into play in regards to, us doing the financing. One would be, will these properties have your discretionary formula on it out there? The 80-20.
For like the townhouses that you were talking about.
I don't know how many acres that is. I'm not sure the acre, how many acres that is.
I want to say those lots are 120, 130 deep, and for townhouses, probably 50-ish feet wide, somewhere in that ballpark.
I mean, how far down does it go?
Outside developer put up a multi-level apartment complex, so those discussions are kind of still being fine-tuned of exactly what the housing layout's going to be.
I think that's a huge need if that's a possibility.
I will say the pink road that's here, it goes through between the football field and the baseball.
In there, I was like, this is, couldn't put anything that I wanted to clean up in there.
Yeah. So,
So I just broke it all up and put it in my dumpster in my
and
car.
I did look at bringing it earlier. I talked to Lauren this morning. With all the cities that have had storms, it's going to be a while before he's got dumpsters. I tried to get him, see if we can get him here earlier sometime this month with people having other than tree damage stuff to get rid of. It's just, he doesn't have enough dumpsters to go around right now. That's all I got.
I have a quick question down there, excuse me, where the dumpsters were, we got that big pile of dirt down there. Is that our responsibility or the people that put up the house?
That is the HRC. I talked to, what's his name? Yeah, Scott Persing. He's actually, he was planning on coming to take that pile. He's just going to take it and get rid of it because he can use the dirt. And he was going to haul the couple things of junk that are out there for the HRC to just get rid of it. He's just been delayed because of the storm. So he is going to clean up that pile. He's just trying to catch up with storm damage. So
Yeah, he had damage at his house too.
yes, he did.
Well, I figured with everything going on, things got
Yeah.
delayed because of the way this year's went, but,
So
you know. that's-
yeah, that'll get cleaned up yet this year. So,
I just didn't know if it was our responsibility or something.
no, it was.
It's your responsibility, Gary.
theirs.
Yeah, you missed one meeting and we gave up.
Well, I could take that pile of dirt and put it on the places south of me in Tim's.